Good morning and welcome to our Latin American Studies course. This is Intro to Latin American Studies. As you can see here, this is the landing page for our class. My name is Brandon Morgan and I am the instructor for this course. I apologize because I am making this recording outside of Starbucks in Rio Rancho early in the morning. I'm trying to get a little work done before I need to take the kids to class or to school. They don't actually go to class, they go to school. So anyway, what I want to do with this screencast is just give you an overview of course navigation so that you know where to find everything and so that you kind of have an idea about the rhyme and reason behind the way that I've set this course up. So to begin with, you will always see this banner when you log into our course. On the landing page right now, there is this link that will take you to Slack. That's where we will be doing our discussion work this semester. So you click that link, you go and you make a free account with your CNM email address, and we'll be off and running. We'll be using Twitter. So this is just a Twitter widget is what they call it to remind you of our class hashtag that you'll type in all of your tweets. There are more explanations of all of these things elsewhere in the course. But this is just so you can kind of see the most recent tweets as you log into class. And then because Slack is something we'll be getting into right off the bat, I also put the video tutorial out here on the landing page, even though it's also inside the course. Of course, click on Start here. That's where you're finding this overview of the class. After you watch this video, please do go through the Start Here module. It contains a lot of reference information. There's a link to the syllabus there as well, but of course there's also a link to the syllabus in the syllabus tab. So you'll be able to find that pretty easily whenever you need it. So please explore all of that, download the syllabus, and look it over, because the syllabus contains links to all of the assignments that we'll be completing. So there are links to full instructions for each of the assignment types. There's an overview of the kind of, not just the objectives, but also the main themes that we're working with for the class this term. So, I mean, as with any class, really make sure that you understand the syllabus. Let's see what else we have going on here. Instructor information. This may seem less important than it actually is. There's a picture of my wife and I on the day that just a few weeks ago when our youngest went to kindergarten. All the kids were in school. We went out to lunch. Maybe we were a little too happy about it. But anyway, you can see my information here, but then as you scroll down, you'll see the course information and expectations. This is the part that is important in this tab that kind of gets buried. So please read over this information. The late policy is in here along with a lot of other things. Most importantly, besides the syllabus, will be the learning modules. So let me click there and open that for you. Right now, you have the Unit 1 learning module that's open and live for you. As you can see, this module will cover our work for the next 2 weeks. Please note there are specific due dates for various assignments within each learning module. So let me click on this one to open it up and to show you. So what you'll see when you first open these is the overview and objectives for each module. It'll give you a brief explanation of what the module is about and what we'll be accomplishing. So as you can read here, we're just getting started. So this is all about doing the Start Here, reading the syllabus, understanding course navigation, and registering for the various platforms that we'll be using for class. So I already mentioned Slack and Twitter. You'll be using WordPress as well. You'll do your introductions on Slack. You'll post to your blog to get that started. WordPress is a blogging platform. And all of that you'll need to do this first week. So that's due by this coming Sunday, 24th, by 11:59 p.m. or midnight. During the second week, so next week, what you'll do is read the course materials, view and listen to them. Those are always included, just embedded within the learning modules. They're also listed in the course syllabus, in the course schedule in the syllabus. So you'll go over all of the course materials. You'll complete the Twitter assignment by tweeting 15 times, and there are guidelines for that in the documents on those materials, and then there are questions in Slack that you'll respond to. So This is sort of the general pattern that we'll be following for this course. We'll have the Twitter assignments, we'll have Slack discussions, and blog posts, unit in and unit out, so week in and week out. Something else that we'll do is you'll see for Unit 2, when I post that one, get it up, we'll be doing a geography assignment that's a tour of Latin America, rather than just doing a static map quiz or something like that. So as you move through all of these learning modules, you can either use the arrows up here or the table of contents that will once again appear when the page loads. So the first step, again, is to familiarize yourself with our online platforms. Then it takes you through to the introductions. So again, each of the assignments that was laid out in that overview that I read through with you is also explained in more detail as you go along through the module. I want to click on the course materials because this again is important because we're not using a textbook for this class this semester. Everything that you'll need will be embedded as the course materials. So we have a song by Calle 13 that will get us kind of kicked off thinking about Latin America. Then there are a few readings to do, and these are just embedded links. So you click on them and they open. They won't all be news articles. These first few are. We'll have a lot of journal articles and different things like that as well. So we'll go back to our course. But again, just to give you a sense of what's going on, at the end of each of the learning modules, there's this thing called the self-assessment and looking ahead. So it gives you, once again, the checklist of things that you should have completed during that last 2-week period, and things that you need to be looking ahead to think about for the next 2-week period, for the next unit. So that's how the learning modules will work. I do have to point out that this is the first time I've taught this class online. I've taught it face-to-face before, so I'm still putting everything from one format to the other. And as you probably guessed, they're not exactly in the same format. It's not the same assignments. It's not all the same materials. And so I have to kind of retranslate things for the online course experience. All of that is to say, as all of the other learning modules are complete, I will just post them. They'll be open. I think it's fine if you work ahead as long as you come back whenever you need to post responses to others on the discussion board in Slack or things like that. So that will be up and coming here soon. Over here in course content, the side menu, the Slack link will take you to our Slack page. I'm not going to open that now because I have other tutorials on that. And then the assignment instructions and the final project assignment instructions. Another thing that I'm working on, I need to still put in all of the actual assignment submission places and links. In other words, there's nothing much in the gradebook yet. Remember, this is, let's see, it's 20 to 7 on the first morning of class. The sun's coming up behind the Sandias there on the other side of us. So this will all be done sooner than later, but I just wanted to let you know where things are at, just in case. If you click on assignment instructions, what you'll find here are all of the links to the various assignment types that are also included in the syllabus. But unlike the syllabus here, you will find video tutorials that I created so that you can understand how to get going on Slack, for example, how to get going on Twitter. I didn't include one for WordPress because I think it's pretty intuitive. If you find that's not true for you, please let me know and I'll see if I can whip something up real quick so that there's a video tutorial there as well. And then this one is for the assignment in Unit 2, and this is a platform you could also have the option of using for your final project if you wish. It's called the Google Earth Tour Builder, and it's a place where you will create your own kind of tour of Latin America, as I referenced earlier. So there are no places to submit assignments here, but these are just all of the instructions in the video tutorials. Please take advantage of all of that. I said there aren't places to submit assignments yet. It's not quite true. Slack's open. You can do your introductions there. WordPress is fine. You can do your blog there. All of that's ready to go. I just need to create the places where I will be keeping track of your grades and having rubrics for the class. So, and that will be there probably by the end of today, certainly tomorrow. Please let me know whenever you have questions. I'm always happy to help, and I hope that you enjoy this class.